first inning was huge. For Clev to get out of it, and for us to respond in the bottom half.
How important is it for you guys to score early runs, especially against a guy like Bumgarner?
Well, that's usually where you're going to get those guys a little out of sync, and we made him throw a ton of pitches. I mean, almost an uncomfortable amount, but he's a guy that's just going to stay out there and take the ball and pitch. And if he has to give up some innings, and some runs, that's what he's going to do. That's the type of guy he is, but we were fortunate to get on him early.
Your thoughts on Mike Clevinger's outing overall?
Yeah, I thought it was good after the first. He goes out there, he's pretty high-strung, and it's been a while, and we've seen him, in the first inning throw some balls and get behind, but ends up getting through it. So 75, 80 is what we were looking for from him. Hopefully now, he's had a lot of times where he's had to go and then stop and then sick, and then, so hopefully we can get him on a roll here where, he gets several outings in a row and we can get him up to 100 pitches and do his thing.
The last couple of games, some non-Padre-like baseball, some little things not done yesterday, the 4 errors today, but you overplayed it. Maybe game 14 of a 17-game day stretch?
Maybe, but we won't use that as an excuse. That was a sloppy game for us today. We usually don't play like that. I mean, you always take a win over anything, but, we're also very prideful in the way we play the game and want to get through it and certainly not make 4 errors. I think that's the first time this year that we made 4 errors, so something that we got to concentrate a little bit more harder on.
For you personally, what was it like standing on that top step today after 10 days?
Yeah, I'm just happy I was out there. I mean, it was a rough 10 days. So, and glad we won, obviously. But just getting back in this ballpark, and it's one thing you watch it on TV and you miss the excitement and the fans and all that goes on here. So to be able to get in the dugout and kind of see all that again and get a win on top of it was great.
How far over cleanup? Is that an option?
I didn't envision that, but it happened today with just scooting the other 2 guys. And we've said all along we're going to try to get the best lineup on a particular day. He's swinging the bat well. He deserved to be in the 4-hole today.
Your day at the plate and how it felt leading off and going getting 4 hits.
It felt good. Felt good to help the team get the W.
How's your leg after getting hit? You're limping around just a little bit.
It's feeling good.
Were you taken out for precautionary reasons?
Oh yes. It hit me right in the hamstring, so it was cramping up.
It looked like it was very painful, and then you threw the bat kind of far. What did you think of being hit at that point?
Well, nobody like getting hit. That's it.
Accident?
I don't know. I don't know.
It didn't really matter. You were just reacting because of the accident. Okay.
Yes.
What is happening with the offense that now everybody in the lineup seems to be hitting and you guys are scoring a lot? Is it just because it's June and it's heating up?
No, we know the kind of lineup that we have. It was all matter of time that we clicking together. And it's fun every day.
What's it mean to have Bob back after having him away?
I feel great. His presence in the dugout always help.
Obviously, it's collectively what you guys have done as players, but his message and how you've kind of overcome some injuries to some guys and some setbacks this season. How important is that?
It's very important. Very important. He always has a great message to the team and he gives us energy every day, every night.
When you played for Oakland, I'm guessing he never missed the game. Bob never missed the game when you were in Oakland.
No.
So
no.
It's been kind of weird just that he's had to miss some games this season.
He was very pissed about it. Yes. Yeah, he was mad. But that's the protocol, and we glad and happy to have him back.
What's about the news on Manny Machado and that he's likely not going to have to go on the IL? That must be a pretty big boost for the guys in this clubhouse.
Sure. He's our captain. We need him, and we are pushing to get him back. I know he's a tough guy. I played with a guy like that before, Adrian Beltre. I think he's the same guy.
I felt like it was a challenge the whole time. Yeah, I felt pretty inconsistent trying to release point, but just kind of knocking the cobwebs off, just kind of to get back in the routine. But I mean, it was a fun battle. Just committing Nola and staying with me, because I know there's a few times I threw some pitches where probably didn't give him confidence to call it again, and he'd go back to it. So I just big props to Nola for like sticking with hanging with me right there and just trusting that I was going to get back to the to my stuff.
How do you speak to the way this offense has stepped it up in Manny Machado's absence?
Oh, I mean, that's huge. It just shows, the kind of camaraderie we have in this clubhouse. And it's, it's always the next man up mentality here. And it's not going to be a poor me. It's going to be let's go get it with what we got. And I mean, it's amazing to see in this clubhouse.
Nice to have Bob back in the dugout with you guys.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to have him and Ryan back. It's now we feel more like whole. Yeah, Joe's back in the clubhouse, and we're good to roll. Fingers crossed, at least. Yeah.